Have you ever been inundated with a bunch of emails? Are you feeling overwhelmed by your inbox? Are you having a tough time sorting through all of your messages? If any or all of these apply to you, I have something that may help. Filters. If you are a Google email or Gmail user, then I can show you how to get yourself organized with filters. In particular, group filters. My name is Loretta Corcoran, and I've chosen group filters in Google Apps. And one of the reasons is because we had a training in the beginning of the year. And in the training, we talked about things like Google Drive, Google Classroom, and Google Forms. After the training, we had a discussion. And the discussion was brought to the topic of receiving email notifications when students share their assignments with you. And one of the teachers was overwhelmed by the amount of emails in her inbox. So we came to the solution of Google Group filters. I had completed or I had set up filters in my email before, so I was aware that there was an ability to filter messages. However, I was trying to figure out if you could create a Google Group filter. And I searched online. I also spoke to people who I knew were familiar with Google Apps. And there was nothing online, but there was some information that my IT person at school gave to me. And he showed me how to set it up. And in return, I'm going to show you all how to set up a Google Group filter. Before I do that, I just want to speak to you about what Google filters are. Google filter will allow you to manage the flow of your incoming emails. They will also allow you to create filters within a search. And if you do set up a filter, your emails will automatically, or your Gmail will automatically send emails to a label, will archive a set of emails, will delete, will star or forward any emails that you have filtered. Here is the step-by-step instructions. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your Gmail, your inbox, and you're going to find the settings tab. And if you see the settings, it's over in the upper right-hand corner. You're just going to click on settings. You'll have to click on the word settings. A drop-down box will appear. You'll click on the word settings, and then you'll be taken to the settings page. In the middle of the tab, so you'll see all the different tabs regarding your Gmail settings, you will click filters. And once you click filters, you will be taken to any filters that you have set up already. And you have the ability to edit or delete any of the filters. You also have the ability to see which functions your filters will be doing. In this case, Park Within the House will skip the inbox and the label personal will be applied automatically. So that way it will not show up in my inbox, but I still have full access to it over on the left-hand side if I just find the label personal and click on it. If I needed to create a new filter, I'm just going to go down to the bottom of the page and click Create New Filter. And you will see, once I click that, I have the ability to filter in a couple different ways. I can filter messages that are from a particular person or group of people, that are to, that have a certain subject, have certain words, or doesn't have. Has attachment, don't include chats, so I can make it even more specific. In this particular case, I want to set up a group filter with the names of, or the emails of Mary Rusky and Christian Almont. So I simply put their emails in together, and then I separate them by the word or. I can add as many emails as I need to this list by just simply separating them by the word or rather than a comma. This will create a group filter with all of the emails that I've entered. Once I click Create Filter with this search, I will be taken to a page that gives me different options for my filtering. I can skip the inbox, I can mark it as read, I can star it, apply the label. If I click on the drop-down box, I can apply it to any label that is off to the left-hand side. If I have another email address that I want it forwarded to, I can click Forward It. If I don't want to see it at all, I can just delete it. I can never send it to spam. I can always mark it as important. I can never mark it as important. And I can also categorize it with the drop-down. Once I've picked my criteria, I'm going to click Create Filter. And if you'll see this little checkbox, it says also apply filter to matching conversations. So that would mean that any pre-existing emails from, in this case, Mary Rusky or Christian Almont, it would also get filtered in and sent to that label off to the left-hand side. It would be taken from my inbox and sent over to the label or to the archive. If I need more help, there's also a Learn More function that will take me right to Google's page about filters, and that way I could scroll down and read all about the different step-by-step filters that Google has to offer. Hopefully this was helpful. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my demo. Thank you very much and have a great day.